Welcome to another episode of Floating Along. I'm Lisa.
And I'm Darren.
Navigating life on the water full-time in our 62-foot boat, Soraya. Come along for the ride as we share our adventures and misadventures with you on the UK inland waterways.
Hello folks, moving day. We'll show you how we get the boat ready to get on a cruise. First things first, take the pram cover down. Of course this is all done by Hollywood magic. You ready folks?
Yay!
Next job, multi-fuel chimney down. It's chained on. It stops going walkies and getting knocked off if we have forgotten to take it down. We always take it down. This lives in the top box, and then I'm going to shorten diesel chimney because it's in sections, so we can leave the heating on this time of year. Are you ready folks?
Daphne Duck.
Diesel chimney. So really simple, it's literally not even warm even though the heating's on. Top section off. Remove the lower section. Voila! And store this one away. I normally just tuck this around here. Wi-Fi aerial. It's on the magnetic base. And then I tuck it under there. And if you look at the front, you'll see we've got a flag. That enables us from the stern to see more or less where the front of the boat is. And you'll notice it's got some damage on it up the top here. That's where when we go under low bridges it scrapes. So we then know if it's scraping, it's relatively close to what's on the roof. So we know then to keep an eye on it. It's a fiberglass pole, so it does bend out the way. So we then know, oops, it's really quite low. We might need to move other things off the roof. But that's what that's for. Right, follow me. Next job, centre line. These are called cheese rolls when we roll them up like this. Keeps them neat and tidy. So we put the rope in its cleat, and then we simply take this back to the stern. Centre lines are now back at the stern, both sides. We're probably only going to use this side today, but you don't want to be caught out in an emergency with the centre lines halfway down your boat. So we always pull them back to the stern. We've got them then, they're here. Tiller arm, also known as a steery stick. Pop it on there. Tiller pin in, stop it coming off. We do have two lengths to shorten along. We tend to find we're much happier with the shorter one. That makes life a lot easier. Down the side of the boat we have security lights which are magnetic. We've got magnetic strips on the back, and as you can see if I cover the panel, they light up when we walk past the boat at night. There's three of those. I always store them in the middle of the boat because it depends which side we're more, they're easy enough to get hold of. So I'll just pop them on the roof and I'll come back to you. Our little pallet board that I made, it's quite handy for getting in and out the boat. That just stores up on the roof. Simple as that. Yeah. And then the step that we have in the bow, which makes getting in and out the bow easier, is actually tailored to fit the stern.
Ta-da!
And that fits over the bar there. It's got a cut out in it, which means she's 62 foot long, which means instead of being here trying to gauge all the time, we can step up here and you can clearly see the front of the catch cover at the front.
And because I'm a shorty person, I struggle to see bends.
And I can actually then get the tiller in my bum tree and I can steer with my bottom if need be while I'm drinking coffee. So
What are these, darling?
We got some wood, some softwood untreated, to make some shelves that we were going to hang off the side of the boat to trade, and we were going to stain them and paint them up to preserve them. Morning, unfortunately the bad weather got to them before we could, and they got damp and warped. So once they dried out a bit, I've chopped them up and put them in bags, and got quite a few bags, and I'm going to sell them to boaters for, I don't know, £3 or £4 a bag, which is a lot cheaper than kindling is in the shops. Just repays us a little bit of the money back that we spent on the wood, and it gives boaters something to keep the boat warm.
And because we're cruising today, these bags are going in the bath for the time being. There we go, the bath is full of kindling. Cleaning as he goes.
Well, it's not have to clean it out the engine bay. Next job, engine checks. It's just a basic check. Check the coolant, check the oil, and just tighten up the stern greaser. As I said before, we've got a Beta 43, which is the equivalent of a 2-litre diesel engine in here. Radiator cap off. Coolant there, I can see it. I normally just go up to my knuckle, then I know if I can touch the end, we haven't lost any. Dipstick, rude. Absolutely cracking on. You can see we did an oil change not that long ago, so it's still all nice and fresh. Have a look around the engine bay, make sure nothing's shifted out of the way. The belts are good, they're not too loose, they don't look as if they're wearing. And the stern greaser, which we can access from another hatch, is just under here. So I'm just going to move my feet. There's not a lot of room in these engine bays. Reach back and tighten it up. 2 or 3 turns just till you feel quite a bit of resistance. There. Pop the board back down, start her up, let her warm up a bit while we're sorting the ropes and the chains and taking the fenders off. And same with the lights, I always put the fenders in the middle of the roof, so it depends which side we're at, I can reach them without having to scramble around the boat so much. So keys in, turn the key to the left, you'll hear a beeping or a buzzing sound. That's the glow plugs warming up. I normally count to 6, turn it the other way and fire her up. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, back the other way. There, roars into life. Flasks made.
Flasks in situ. And final steps, dear.
Front rope's off, pull the chain out. Remember to take the chains out the arm coat, bit of expensive mistake if you don't. I'll do the front, Leisha will do the back. I'll give her the nod, and then I'll push the front end out, and I'll come and retrieve the chain when I step on at the stern. See you in a minute.
Now we're on the move.
Another boat job. Give the bow, the well deck a good wash. We do have tailored rubber mats that go in here, but dirt gets under them. So every 6-7 weeks we empty it all out, give it a good sort, give it a mop, put the rubber mats back in and let it dry. Sick of this boat husband's job is never done. She'll be inside. It's 9:30 on a Sunday morning, so she'll be on the bloody gin already. I am sick to death of being sent outside to clean the boat while she's inside, feet up, drinking gin. I've no doubt she'll have at least 2 Terry's chocolate oranges on the go. I am bloody sick. Oh, sorry love, didn't see you there. Everything going alright inside?
Yes, dear.
When I'm cleaning the windows.
So we continue going down the Staffordshire Worcestershire.
And that's the junction.
Yeah.
So we either turn up the junction, go through the stop block, get water.
Yep.
There's water and bins.
Bottom up.
Wow. That's a long way. Right.
So that's the next Elsan point. Diesel. There was chappy at the beginning, but he said he's not selling them to.
No. It's not selling it to boats at the minute because it's got higher boats to fill up.
No. So, can't decide whether we're going to continue down the Staffordshire Worcestershire Canal or whether we're going to turn off and go up the Shropshire Union. So we've looked at our books, we've tried to figure out where water is, where diesel is, where Elsan is, and it's 6 of one, half a dozen of another really which way we go. So that we know where to move the van to in between times, we're going to toss a coin ready for when we leave in the morning. So we're going to flip a coin. What we're doing then, heads for Shroppie, tails for
Staffs and Worcester.
So here we go,
So
folks.
it's currently on heads, there we go. So
I'm quite nervous.
What was it again?
Heads was Shroppie.
Heads for Shroppie. Oh, it's Staffs and Worcester.
Oh, so we're going to continue
We're going to
south.
continue on where we are.
There we go, folks. You saw it here first.
The coin of destiny. We could live to regret it, but well, that's it. We said we'd stick to it. So we're staying on the Staffs and Worcester.
We're going to continue going south a little bit.
Yep, so we'll have a look a bit more into that now and just see what's what and where we can move the van to.
And how do you feel now that that decision's been made?
What if it took back to me, literally, I don't mind.
Like I say, either way, Elsan, diesel, it's having the van is certainly a lifeline. So Darren's going to empty our spare cassettes,
Yes.
which are currently full.
Because the nearest Elsan is out of commission, so I'm going to have to drive over to another one.
So there you have it. Watch this space.
Staffs and Worcesters, here we come.
Look at that pretty bridge. Tossed a coin that we're going straight on, but the other side of the coin would have taken us under this beautiful looking bridge onto the Shropshire Union, but we're not taking that on this occasion. Bridge number 1 on the Shropshire Union Canal. Stop lock just through there, which apparently is only a drop of 6 inches, but that's where the different waterways trying to keep their own share of the water years gone by. Pretty looking bridge. So we're continuing on the Staffordshire Worcestershire. Thanks for watching, and I hope you can join us again next time. Please like and subscribe, it really does help the channel and it is completely free. In the next episode we'll share more adventures and daft antics as we continue down the Staffordshire Worcestershire, where we visit a pottery and buy some lovely ceramic art and encounter a few fallen trees. Bye for now.